everybody, this is Lindsay from windingroadcrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make some folded crochet stitches. These are the stitches that are used on the edge of my bohemian inspired coasters. If you like this tutorial, make sure you hit the like button. That helps me out a ton, as well as subscribe to my channel for more fun crochet tutorials and patterns. Folded crochet stitches are a really great way to add a really thick edge to a project like this bohemian coaster that I have, or to add a really neat 3D element to the center of a project. So I have it here where I have alternated colors every other stitch to create a fun stripe pattern, but you can do this any way you like. To get started, you will need to do a row of treble crochet into the front loop only. So we're going to chain 3, and to work into the front loop, normally when you work a stitch, you would go underneath both of these top loops, this top V that you see at the top of a stitch. So you would go underneath both of these loops, but for working in the front loop only, we're only going to go into the front loop. So start underneath and come up through the center of the stitch in between both of those loops, and that is how you work into the front loop only. So treble crochet, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the front loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that will create our treble crochet. Let's go ahead and do this again. Yarn over twice, going through just that front loop, and then complete our treble crochet. And you're going to continue to repeat this around the entire project. Another fun way you can do this is to alternate colors every other stitch. You will do this by creating your treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go up through the front loop only, yarn over with the white, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over the last time with your blue and pull through the last 2. And now we're ready to do a blue stitch. So yarn over twice and just repeat the whole process. And you'll see that I'm not working over this white yarn at all. It's just being carried along the back of my work. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with the white to change colors and pull through 2. You will have the white and the blue carried behind, and it looks a little messy, but when we do our next stitch, we will actually be folding this back and you won't see it at all. And that's how you're going to get this really neat striped effect for either the edge or the center of your project. So now we finished our row of treble crochet, and we're going to finish off by slip stitching to the first treble crochet of this row. Now I'm going to show you how to make an edge and fold the treble crochet in half by using the slip stitch. In order to do the slip stitch, we're going to go into the back loop only of the next stitch. So if you look at our rows here, the top of the stitch is a V, and we're going to be going in through the center and out the back of the stitch. And then the next thing we're going to do is follow the stitch all the way down, and we're going to go into the back loop only of the stitch of the previous row. So follow the stitch all the way down until you find the stitch of the previous row, insert your hook into the back loop only, yarn over and pull your yarn through both of the back loops, and since this is a slip stitch, we are going to pull it through the loop that is on our hook, and that completes that folded stitch, that folded treble crochet. So the next one, we're going to go into the back loop only, follow that stitch till you find the back loop of the previous row, pull up your yarn through both back loops and through the yarn on the hook, and that is our folding stitch. And you'll just continue making this folding slip stitch all the way around, and it will fold that treble crochet in half, giving you that nice thick border that you see here. So now I'm just going to continue this all the way around to get my finished coaster here. Now let's talk about if you wanted to continue on. This wasn't your last row. So working into the slip stitch when you work your next row would be quite difficult. So instead, I'm going to show you how to do a folding single crochet and use the single crochet to fold this last treble crochet row in half. Here I'm going to change my color of yarn to make it a little easier to see what I'm doing. Since we're doing a single crochet, we're going to chain 1. And then just like we did with the slip stitch, we are going to insert our hook into the back loop only, follow that stitch down, and find the back loop only of the previous row, yarn over and pull through both back loops, and then yarn over once more and create a single crochet. We will do this again. You're going to go into the back loop, follow the stitch down into the back loop of the previous row, pull up through those 2 loops, yarn over and pull through to create a single crochet. And then just keep repeating that all the way around your row. I'm just going to make a few more and then show you what you end up with. So you can see how we are folding that treble crochet row in half, as well as on the back side you can see that we can easily work into the top of these single crochet. Chain 1 and work a little bit into this row, but it just leaves you a little bit more room and able to work your next row and continue on, giving you a really fun 3D element for, say, a granny square or another project like that. You also could use anything besides a single crochet and a slip stitch. You could use any stitch you like. I can do a double crochet here by yarning over, inserting my hook into both of the back loops of this row and the previous row, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and there is a double crochet creating our folded stitches. So you could definitely use anything to work with this, though part of that stitch will be hidden a little bit by your folded stitch. But yep, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you like this stitch. I think it's really unique and a fun thing to do. If you did like this tutorial, let me know in the comments below, as well as hit that like button. That's really a great way to tell me that you liked the video, as well as subscribe to my channel.